We're joined by George Floyd's brother, Philonise Floyd, and family attorney Ben Crump. And gentlemen, thank you both for joining us this morning. Philonise, we want to say we're so sorry for your pain, and we are sorry for your family's loss. We know that this verdict does not bring George back, but what did this bring you and your family?
It makes us happier knowing that his life, it mattered, and he didn't die in vain. And also, he helped change the world. He made people realize that people's lives matter all across the world, not just here in Minneapolis, but in different countries. People, they marched for him, protested for him 24/7. When we were asleep, people were marching in different countries. I'm just happy that we will have the opportunity to cement his legacy, and hopefully the George Floyd Policing Act will be passed, because people's blood is on that bill, and these people, they need to have justice for what happened to their families.
And what was it like when the judge read that guilty verdict and you saw the man who killed your brother taken away in handcuffs? What were your emotions when you saw that moment?
Before I even came into the courtroom, I was pacing back and forth. And my wife and Attorney Crump, they was like, just do what you have to do to be comfortable. But inside of that courtroom, I prayed for like 30 minutes, because it took 30 minutes for the jurors and the judge to come out. But as the judge started reading the verdict, and it was guilty, and I heard numbers, and he said guilty again, and I heard more numbers, and he said guilty, and it felt good, and I was happy. But the moment the prosecutors, they said something about him getting in handcuffs right then and there, I looked and I watched him put his hands behind his back, and I was like, he had it a lot easier than my brother, because my brother's hands were bent backwards. But it was accountability, and I think that America, you know, they feel that they can be free because this is the land of the free, and people felt differently if Chauvin wasn't convicted.
And Ben, we know this verdict, it is a big deal, but what else needs to be done?
Well, hopefully, Michael, this sets a precedence where when we say with liberty and justice for all, it's going to apply to all Americans, black people, Asian Americans, Hispanic Americans, Native Americans, because we really have to let people know that we are going to live up to this promise, equal justice under the law, no matter who you are. And that's what needs to continue to be done. We have to get the George Floyd Justice and Police and Accountability Act passed to prevent some of these unnecessary killings, Michael Strahan.
And you know, Philonise, I know yesterday you said, I'm going to put up a fight every day, because I'm not just fighting for George anymore, I'm fighting for everybody around this world. So how do you plan to continue this fight?
I'm gonna continue because I started an institution called the Philonise and Keita Floyd Institution for Social Change, and I'm turning my pain into purpose. I'm gonna focus on youth enrichment, criminal reform, human trafficking, mental illness. It's so many different avenues. People, they need help in certain areas, because I have to focus on helping the next generation. And people, man, we need lawyers, we need doctors. For people of color, we need police officers. We just need people to understand that their life matter, and they can be successful in life and help this world get through these defining moments that we had.
Pain into purpose. What would, Philonise, what would you like George's legacy to be?
Oh, God. I just want people to understand that no matter how big you are, if you have a great heart, you will always be able to be special to someone, because Gianna, she said her dad would change the world. And I think that we will be able to cement his legacy, because he did just that. He changed the world. He brought everybody across this country together for one purpose, and that was to make sure that these officers be held accountable, that we are meant to be on a higher standard, that we are going to be on a top tier. I just think that people across America feel their gratitude and they're happy now. They feel blessed today.
I've got to say to you both that George's life mattered. And Philonise, really appreciate you joining us. Attorney Ben Crump, thank you for joining us as well. And pain into purpose. We really appreciate you guys. And we truly, truly are sorry for your family's loss and pain.
Thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.